everybody, this is dkdynamite, and we have some breaking news about Call of Duty 2020. We have a potential Dead Ops Arcade 3 on our hands. We also have new information about the Black Ops Cold War gameplay trailer that is supposed to premiere apparently during the upcoming PlayStation State of Play event. We also have information from the voice actress who plays Misty, who may be hinting at a possible return, and we're also going to be talking about the new Black Ops Cold War Warzone map that actually is going to be getting ported to the PlayStation 5 a little later than expected. We have so much to get into. Definitely stay tuned throughout this entire video. You don't want to miss out on this. But before we jump into this, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, because about 70% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed. Make sure you guys get notifications every time I update you on Call of Duty 2020, Warzone, and especially the future of zombies. But first off, we have information from the man himself, Prototype Warehouse, who just recently discovered with a recent update to the Red Door that there is a new file, WZ, which stands for Warzone _DOA _loadingmovie.bk. We have files in the Red Door that reference DOA. And what is DOA? Dead Ops Arcade. You guys let me know down below in the comments, what other meaning can you think of for DOA, right? Dead on arrival, date of arrival. What could this be, right? I mean, there's maybe a small chance it's not Dead Ops Arcade, but what are the odds we get DOA in the files of an upcoming Treyarch game? And, you know, with the current trend we have, every other Treyarch game seems to have Dead Ops Arcade. We saw part 1 with Black Ops 1, we saw Dead Ops 2 with Black Ops 3, so we're due for a third Dead Ops game with Call of Duty 2020, of course. Now, what's weird about it though is it doesn't say ZM _DOA, it's WZ. So will there be a Dead Ops Arcade type of Easter egg coming to Warzone? But it says loading movie, so maybe WZ is like Warzone _ date of arrival for a possible Call of Duty 2020 teaser clip. But if it's not that, then there may be something Dead Ops related that is coming to Warzone. Now, my other theory was that since Dead Ops Arcade 2 had you playing on all the Black Ops 3 multiplayer maps, what if Dead Ops Arcade 3 has you playing all over the Warzone map? How cool would that be, right? Instead of playing on multiplayer maps or even zombies maps, we'd be playing on, you know, all these sections from the new Warzone map that is coming along with Treyarch's upcoming Cold War game. So definitely a lot to think about when it comes to Dead Ops. I know Dead Ops Arcade was definitely a ton of fun, at least when I played it. I actually beat both Part 1 and Part 2 for the very first times back when Modern Warfare actually released, you know, this past October. So it's almost been a year. I actually premiered my completions of both of these versions of Dead Ops here on my channel. If you haven't checked that out, I'll have that linked down below in the description. But in the background, you're going to be looking at Dead Ops Arcade Dune O'Death, a really awesome custom map on the Black Ops 3 Steam Workshop. Essentially the only Dead Ops Arcade 3 we have as of right now, but it seems the official Dead Ops Arcade 3 could be coming with Treyarch's new game. I'm definitely looking forward to whatever it is that this could be. You know, looking at the files themselves, there's not much we can get from it, but it's just very suspicious, right? What else does DOA stand for? Definitely let me know what your ideas are down below in the comments. But could there be an arcade machine put somewhere around the Warzone map, right? Maybe it's not a playable machine where you can interact with it and actually play Dead Ops Arcade 3, but maybe there would be an arcade machine put somewhere, maybe around the stadium, and when you go up to it, you know, it'll play a little clip or something of the original Dead Ops. Maybe it's not Dead Ops Arcade 3, but something in regards to the classic arcade game itself. Who actually knows? But we know the stadium is opening up with Season 5, so I wonder if Call of Duty 2020 will be broadcasted somehow inside of the stadium, kind of similar to how you can watch movies in Fortnite. Maybe they'll do that. I'm just hoping the live event isn't underwhelming by any means. But now we have a tweet from Misty voice actress Stephanie Lemlin. So as she said the other day out of nowhere, been thinking about these two a lot lately. One was so instinctual, easy for me, Misty, and the other required diligent work, constant attention to get right, 0. Reminds me of being a parent, trying to balance it all before this pandemic versus now. So a bit of a random tweet, may not mean anything, but Glitching Queen pointed this out, you know, a couple of days ago as well, that every time Stephanie brings up Misty in a tweet, all of a sudden Misty is like a part of a current DLC or something. Last time she brought up Misty was around the time when we found out that Victus would be returning over on Tagged or Toten. She was posting quite a bit over on her Instagram, over on her Twitter, a bunch of cryptic posts, replying to people's comments with winky faces. She was really teasing Misty. So maybe she's doing that again with this tweet, or the tweet could mean nothing. That's certainly possible. And we don't actually know how the Victus remakes are going to be handled in Treyarch's new game, but what we do know is that the maps were supposed to be in Black Ops 4, and unfortunately actually got moved to Treyarch's new game, but who knows how they'll structure the release of all 3 of these maps. We do know from bigger YouTubers as well that they've heard some similar information that I heard, which is that the Transit remake will be on disc, and then Diaries and Buried will come later, but that's of course subject to change. But everybody knows that bigger YouTubers more than likely have inside sources. They hear stuff around the grapevine all the time, so they know exactly what's going on. All of them are teasing stuff lately in their streams, saying that, oh yeah, you know, we're getting those Victus remakes very soon, sooner than later at least, so they know what's up, they know their shit. But hopefully the future of Victus is bright. They do deserve a little bit of closure before we officially move on from the Ether storyline. But now we have some big news from the man himself, Roberto Serrano, who from my understanding accurately reported the reveal dates for both, not just one, but both, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. And just earlier he tweeted out, reveal soon from Activision, first gameplay from Sony PlayStation at State of Play. So first off, I really did think this was going to happen. I really did think that if they're going to reveal their gameplay during any type of live stream, they're either going to do it on the Call of Duty YouTube channel or during a massive event where there's a big following, like a PlayStation State of Play event. That was just my theory this whole time. I feel like we'll still get those storyline crossovers and teasers within Warzone, but when it comes to like core gameplay marketing and trailers and shit, it'll have to be during a big event of some sort. Even though it was reported that the reveal is going to feel a bit unofficial, I think I know why. Because as he said here, right, the first actual teaser or reveal will be from Activision, so that's probably going to be in Warzone, right? A little bit of an unofficial feeling where maybe we'll get a title reveal in Warzone, or we'll get some of that numbers live event shit that we data mined recently. So we'll probably get that to kind of, you know, get our feet wet with how Treyarch's new game is going to feel, right? And then when we get into the core marketing, it'll be during a massive event like the PlayStation State of Play. So it's going to be a bit of an awkward reveal, a bit of a slow start, so to speak, with how we get this game revealed to us, but I'm sure it'll pick up. But everybody trusts this guy. He's accurately reported so many different things across the entire gaming industry, so I have my trust in him, but again, everything's subject to change. Take everything with a grain of salt. Aside from that too, we also had a tweet from the man himself, Long Sensation, Tom Henderson. So as he said, I think Season 5 is the start of the reveal, aka getting confirmation and acknowledgement from Activision that Black Ops Cold War is a thing and it's happening. This won't be a traditional reveal trailer or anything like that. And I fully agree, as I just said. I think if marketing for this new game begins with the beginning of Season 5, then it'll be small stuff, really small stuff. Nothing massive, nothing major. But then when we get into like a PlayStation State of Play event or an Activision live stream, then we'll get into some deeper stuff. But I'm sure during the Activision phone call, the investors call I should say, that's when we'll probably get an understanding as to how they're going to reveal this game, right? An actual roadmap of what they're planning on doing. So I'm really excited for that phone call. There's just so much to look forward to. Again, we don't know when the State of Play event is happening. It was rumored for August 6th, but now we're hearing rumors about August 10th. It'll happen on one of those 2 days, right? It's usually on a Thursday from what I've heard around the community, so I think August 6th is probably the most likely. But also something that I really didn't expect, this was reported by a British PlayStation magazine. It does say that Warzone isn't coming to the PS5 until February or June 2021, or I should say February through June, so that window. And I'm like, wait, how's that going to work? If COD 2020 launches straight away on the PS5 and Warzone is directly integrated into Treyarch's new game, then how the hell is that going to work, right? Again, this could be placeholder information from them, but they usually have good information, so maybe there was miscommunication somewhere. I would assume that Warzone would be immediately available on the PS5 right when the PS5 itself launches, but again, who knows what's going on here? And maybe the information we heard about Warzone being integrated with COD 2020 is a bit more complicated than we all expected, right? But we'll have to wait and see. I just thought that was worth reporting because I'm like, wait, how the hell is that going to work, right? If Warzone's a part of COD 2020 and plays a big role, then it means players on PS5 can't get the full experience for a while. Mind-boggling, right? My brain hurts thinking about that. But last but definitely not least, we had a really shady Reddit post, which I left this for last here in the video because, again, it's unverified, but according to this list here, we see Call of Duty Black Ops Vietnam. So if this list is real, is Black Ops Vietnam another placeholder name that they're currently using, or is Black Ops Vietnam the actual name of the game? What on earth is happening here? But the list itself could be very fake. It's on Reddit. You know how Reddit Reddit works, but I figured I would bring it up just in case. I think it's a given now that Call of Duty will be featured during the State of Play event. You know, the PS5 reveal that we streamed quite a while ago was more about the first-party exclusives, the look of the console, just getting our feet wet with how the console's going to operate. Now I think the State of Play will kind of dive more into the third-party games, stuff like Call of Duty, which is massive for PlayStation. They have that deal going for a number of years, and it'll continue to be that way. So it doesn't shock me that Call of Duty will have a panel during the upcoming State of Play. I just hope it's a lot of gameplay. I hope it was worth the wait. I'm hoping the live event in Warzone isn't underwhelming, but who knows? Black Ops Vietnam, another name for this game, right? Black Ops Cold War wasn't at Doritos bag, so we're going to stick with that, unless that was a placeholder or that was fake. There's just so much going on right now, but leave all your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. This has been DK Dynamite. Really hope you enjoyed, and peace out, everyone.